Dream.
A single dream is more powerful than 1,000 realities.
In our life, we all have something to pursue, our own kind of dreams to weave, and we all have the power to make our wishes come true, as long as we believe in ourselves.
But what about the dreams of those who are struggling to fulfill their basic needs of food, shelter, and clothing every day? Do they also have a right to dream?
Great afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I, Ananya,
And I, Khyati,
are students of Vivekanand School.
and we are on a mission to turn dreams into realities through our campaign,
Light Up a Life. Our journey began last year when our school gave us a project to identify and implement an idea worth spreading that can create a livable world. In the problem identification phase of the project, we visited lots of orphanages, old age homes, and slums where we came across several lives with an emptiness lurking in their eyes. They were those whose desires had become their distant dreams.
We remember returning from the trips, feeling deeply agonized and helpless. There was a volcanic turmoil and an inner calling in us to do something for them. But we didn't know how.
Lounging in our luxurious lifestyle, pampered by family and friends, and exposed to an array of opportunities, it had never really occurred to us that there was yet another world in our own ecosystem where life ends merely in a breadwinning battle.
The discussion of several hours on how we can make a real difference in their lives gave birth to Light Up a Life campaign. Let's witness the lessons we learned in this beautiful journey that proved to be a gateway to immense fulfillment and emotional gratification.
Lesson number one: nothing great is ever achieved alone.
So, we discussed our idea with our friends and built a team of many like minded people who've pledged to contribute their time and resources to illuminate some cheerless faces.
Our brigade aims at only one target: making dreams a reality. And our everyday little feats contribute to lots, and our passionate efforts are making momentous difference.
Lesson number two: don't look for big things. Even doing just small things with greater love could bring a huge difference in someone's life.
We met Rajiv, he's son of a washerman, and because of financial constraint, he had never celebrated his birthday. He told us that his dream was to celebrate his birthday with all his friends. So, we put our heart and soul in making his day memorable for a lifetime. His smile still floats in our eyes.
Another such experience was when we met this little bundle of joy in an orphanage. As no one knows his name, we call him PP Boy. He's an abandoned child who's intellectually disabled and unable to speak. Through his gestures, he expressed his wish to ride a motorbike and view new clothes. And when we made that happen, joy brimmed from his eyes, and the beam of his smile touched the strings of our heart. There couldn't be a more beautiful sight in the world.
Lesson number three: even in darkness, light dawns for those who believe.
Our school runs an afternoon school for special children called Udan, where they train them vocationally to make them self-sufficient. While interacting with these lovely girls, we were awe-inspired to see their zest for life despite their disabilities. We learned that they wanted to perform on the stage, so we trained them and made them perform. These rock stars left the audience speechless with their breathtaking performance. And now, after several performances, they've become a pro at it and get a standing ovation every single time.
We visited their shelter home quite often while training them, and we realized that their routine was quite dull. So, With the intention to add flavors to their tasteless lives, we painted their common room. When they saw their room for the first time, their reaction couldn't be worded. They were truly ecstatic. They zoomed around and reached us with their warm embrace.
Lesson number 4. There's no age to live your dreams.
When we met 91-year-old Manohar uncle, we realized that loneliness and the feeling of being unwanted is the most terrible poverty. After the death of his wife and daughter in law, there was no one to look after him, and his son had left him in an old age home. While interacting with him, we discovered that he had a dream to read medical books and treat his inmates. He was teary eyed as he saw us coming with a wrapped up gift bag full of books he desired. He hugged us, blessed us, and thanked us generously. We were on cloud 9 and truly humbled.
We also met Sanjeev uncle there. He's an illuminist and ex-professor of IIT Kanpur. He had taught students for IIT entrance exam for more than 25 years. After the death of his wife, he suffered from depression and other psychological conditions, due to which he's now living in an old age home. He wished to relive his passion for teaching and guide students with his vast knowledge. So, we transformed his room into a classroom. The pride and nostalgia glowing on his face when he delivered the lecture to us was worth all the efforts.
Lesson number 5. Big ideas come from thinking out of the box.
This one is the most special to us, as we could solve a problem that had held back these kids from the reach of their dreams for a very long time. I met Kalpana, the daughter of my house help, crying one day, and as I talked to her, I got to know that she had scored low grades in her exam. When I scolded her for not studying hard, she said that she couldn't because there was no electricity in her area. Every night, especially during winters, lots of her time would get wasted due to limited daylight hours.
When this problem reached our Light Up Alive team, after days of brainstorming, we came up with a solution. We designed these solar bags with solar panel and LED lights fitted on them and distributed these bags to all the kids in the locality. Now, when they go to school in the morning and attend classes in the open air classroom, the bags get charged. And in the evening, they use them to study, even in the dark twilight. The smiles that we saw on their faces summed up the gratitude they bestowed upon us.
So, our lives changed when we realized that the sole purpose of human existence is to kindle a light in someone's darkness.
We, along with our friends, have pledged to light up as many lives as possible throughout our life.
And if we can, you can too.
Let's think beyond our own self.
Let's make a difference.
Let's spread smiles.
Let's make happiness infectious.
Let's light up a life. Thank you.